So, John, we're about to get on the respect factor. Do you believe that most relationships do not last because many women not only do not respect men and vice versa, but also that women are not respecting themselves anymore?
Absolutely. When there's lack of respect in the relationship goes downhill and you're heading towards a big D, which is divorce. There has to be. Yeah, there has to be a lot of respect in the relationship, or else it's going to go south. I absolutely believe that most of the divorce today is caused by lack of respect, and we notice that it happens when a woman doesn't really respect her husband. Sometimes a woman would say, "Well, you got to show me love, or you got to do certain things before I can respect you." Well, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Or you're going to be like, you got to put wood in the stove in order to get heat? Respect is very, very important, and when a man gets respect from the woman, he is more able to give love on a continual basis. A woman wants to know daily that she's loved, and a man wants to know daily that he's respected by that woman, and then you can take the relationship to a whole other level.
Okay. Why do you believe so many people are not respecting themselves?
They don't value themselves. You know, they don't know, they don't believe in themselves anymore. They've lost the belief in themselves, and then they lose the respect for themselves, and then they lose the respect for others. Just like if you don't love yourself, you can't love others. That's the same thing that happens. Yep.
How do you learn to respect yourself a little more?
You've got to value yourself. You got to know that you're a great human being, you're blessed, you've got talents and abilities. You've got to know who you are. You got to believe in you. If you don't believe in you, you can't believe in someone else. And once you believe in you, the respect factor grows.
When people lose respect in their relationships, how do you think that they can gain that back?
They've got to value the relationship. If there's no value in the relationship, if it's just like, oh, you're no good, you haven't been good for so long, and I don't know why we're married, or we should get divorced, or I don't like you anymore, those kind of things put the relationship, the respect factor out of it. You've got to put some spice in there and keep telling the person the nice things that you used to say to them. Go back to affirmation and tell them how nice they are, how good they are, how great they can become. That's like the oil in a car, in a machine that really gets the relationship.
The words that you say are so important. I was wrong, I'm sorry, and I apologize. Why do so many people find those words?
Those are some of the easiest words to say, but a lot of people just, they feel that, okay, I don't want to say them. They make it so difficult to say the easiest words, and those are the things that keeps a relationship together. Those are the things that fuels the relationship, that makes it grow.
How do you earn respect once it's lost? And how do you learn to respect your mate once they've lost it?
You've got to say the same things you used to say. I was wrong, I'm sorry, I apologize. And you got to let your mate know that you believe in them and that you respect them. You've got to show that on a daily, consistent basis. A woman ought to tell a man daily that she respects him. And what a man would tell a woman daily that he loves her. That's very, very important. The respect factor is very, very important in order to make a relationship last.
Most relationships have ended because respect has been lost.
True, true, true. Once you lost that respect, it's going downhill. But if you can get that respect back, you can put that relationship back together again. It's like commitment. You got to put that respect back, and you got commitment in the relationship. There's momentum. It keeps going. And you just got to know how to put the things back into the relationship that you had in it before, so it can keep growing. It was growing at first when you met each other. You dated, you had a nice time, it was growing. So when those things are missing, you go back, like going back to the football. Vince Lombardi used to say, okay, it's a football. You got to go back to it. So you got to go back to dating and doing the things that you did before to get a relationship going in a matter of respect. Jeanelle, those are some of the easiest words to say, but people get in a situation where they're just stubborn, like, I'm not going to tell you I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize to you because it's going to make me look small.
Yeah.
It never does. It makes you look big once you do that. And
most people are too proud to do it.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Most people believe that once you've lost respect, you can't gain that back. They usually end relationships because of that.
That's true. But it goes back to, I'm sorry, I was wrong, I apologize. And those are the things that could help to, those are the words that can help to bring respect back in a relationship. And if people are not willing to go there, it's going to end up in a big D.
Okay.